Hello, I'm Thibaut Kulak from the Idiap Research Institute in Switzerland. In this paper, we propose an approach for learning rhythmic motor skills from human demonstrations. Our approach is based on a Fourier movement primitive representation, which brings several contributions to the state of the art. It can extract multiple frequencies, requires no manual choice nor tuning of the basis functions, a minimal preprocessing of the demonstrations as no alignment is required, and it permits to make statistics over magnitude and phase in a unified formulation. Our method is based on a discrete Fourier transform, which converts a finite signal, in our case a demonstration, in the time domain into a same-length sequence of samples in the Fourier domain, which is a complex valued function of frequency. Using complex weights and basis functions matrix, one can rewrite this as a standard probabilistic movement primitive problem, where the weights and the basis functions matrix are complex. One major advantage of having complex weights is that a single weight can represent variations of both magnitude and phase. The superposition of several complex weights can also represent variations of amplitude and phase, in particular phase offsets. This is the reason why our approach does not require demonstration alignment as a preprocessing step. To make statistics over complex weights, we transform them into real weights by simply concatenating their real and imaginary parts. Then, we run a Gaussian mixture model on the real weights, which approximates the data distribution. Going through key points is usually done via conditioning in probabilistic movement primitive models. But this scales poorly with the weight dimension, so we propose another way to do so. We maximize the probability of the weight, given that it represents effectively the demonstration to be encoded. We show in the paper that an approximate closed-form solution can be found for this problem. Finally, the weight distribution learned with the GMM is tracked from the initial weight. We present now our experimental results. Given that Fourier movement primitives do not require demonstration alignment, we give a long demonstration, which is then split into sub-demonstrations of the same length, as can be seen on the animation. We compare our method with a ProMP of font basis functions approximated with the GMM. On polishing data, we can see that the behavior of ProMP with conditioning is quite different from FMP. Indeed, ProMP retrieves a low probability trajectory, which could potentially be dangerous for the robot. In contrast, FMP returns to the demonstrations in a way that is compatible with the variability that was observed. On H-shaped data, which is a more difficult task as it involves the superposition of different frequencies, we can see that the distribution is better approximated with Fourier basis functions rather than fan basis functions. Intuitively, this is because Fourier basis functions are richer than font basis functions, as a single Fourier basis function encodes both variations of amplitude and phase. Generalization to arbitrary initial position is also very well attained with our method FMP in the context of H-shaped data. The viability of the approach was also demonstrated on a 7 degree of freedom torque control Franca Panda robot. A 3-minute polishing demonstration is kinesthetically recorded. Starting from different initial positions can be made successfully as the robot gets back smoothly to the polishing pattern, as you can see on the video. We have also proposed a way to generate variability leveraging the uncertainties learned from the GMM. Such a capability could be particularly useful in industrial polishing tasks, because if one repeats over and over exactly the same pattern again, this leads to artifacts in the surface to be polished. Thank you for watching this video. Check out our paper websites, and feel free to contact us should you have any question. Thank you very much.